Oh, don't mind me. I'm just solving a mystery. In space.
Fancy intro music, yeah! Woo!
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we have a galactic mystery on our hands where we've got to go solve this crazy space murder. It's actually not that exciting, as my daughter, who is now awoken from her nap and is not that happy, will attest. It is a fun little project in the same theme as the Scramble Communications and the St. Patrick's Day event that we had. Same style, called Mystery in Space. Now, there's a couple ways to go through this. It is a 3-day event, and it's honestly really easy to complete, but because it is not everybody can spend this day living in the game like I do, right? Yeah, I live here. And that means we're going to give you the answers so you can go ahead and complete it. And if you're having trouble, hopefully we can help you through that process. The first thing you're going to need to do is actually click on your event store. If you click on the event store, yeah, right there, the event store. See the pretty blue screen. You will get this one. Now, I'm pulling those from another account. It is called the Mystery in Space Start. This is how you score your first point. So you hit the claim. This is my level 14 account on server 63. So that'll give you your first point. So collecting a loyalty badge. Make sure that you have not collected that prior to the event reset. Now, you do have 3 days. We'll make sure that you get an opportunity to start the event if you missed that 1 point. But we're going to back out here, and then that's going to then spawn more clues. So you go into your Mystery in Space tab. Once you collect that first point, you'll then see clue 1, clue 2. Now, it's going to sound a little bit confusing because there's 6 points, but only 5 clues. That's because the first one counts as your first point and your first clue. So the first clue that we're going to have here is analysis shows the contamination comes from various systems. But these ship systems were hacked seconds after the system's names popped up. Data only got parts of the systems. So this is clue 4. I don't know why that one picked up. I could have sworn we clicked clue 1. But anyway, it appears Jordy and Data, yeah, there's Data right there, are waiting for some officers to return from being away. So your hint is in yellow. It is away. Simply complete an away mission and you will have finished clue 1. Yeah, that is Data. Look at you. Pointing out characters. Clue 2, once again, is Data. The officers that return report hearing about a ship loading fake resources into something to be mined. Data sends you out to find the source of the report. Now, this is simply, you need to go out and mine 300 parts steel. Real easy, 300. That's it. I mean, I live in Kepler 18, so I just went to the system nearby, mined it with a cavort, done in literally seconds. And that is going to complete your clue 2 and give you your third point. Like I said, I know it's a little bit confusing, but basically every clue add a point, and that should be towards your total. So let's get into clue number 3 here. The part steel you collected is indeed counterfeit, but Data wants to know the source. He sends it to be analyzed and asks that you make sure the analysis is completed faster. Well, anytime we want to make something happen faster, we use a speed up. So using any speed up, I just used a 5-hour speed up on a building, but you can use a 15-minute one. Any speed up usage will then complete this task and give you the point for your next clue. You just love the things. Where's your Spider-Man? Here, you want Spider-Man? Here. Get off, Spider-Man. You know, being a parent and a content creator can be difficult. Here, does that entertain you? Spider-Man? No? Okay, well, we'll just put him right there then. So use a speed up and that will complete that mission. Next up is going to be clue number 4, which is the one that we were reading originally. This is the systems. Now there are several systems here that you can hunt hostiles in. You need to kill 30 hostiles in a system. You can use Wilhelmina. There's Nicosa right here. This is Kepler 18, Rigel. There are several different systems that you can use. I just use Kepler because everyone knows where it's at. It's really easy. I'll even show you on the map where Kepler is, just so that we know for a fact how this works. Yeah, you want to put him back because I took him off. So here's Kepler right here. You know, really simple in the independent systems. Everybody should know where Kepler 18 is at, but if you don't, now you do. Right smack dab in the middle of everything, Kepler 18, 20, even level, 15s and 16s can reach that system. But if you can't, there are systems for that as well. And we'll even look at some of the lower level requirements for this maybe afterwards. Let's get back in now that we've completed clue 4. There's one more, and this one's a little bit tricky. I'll even show it on the screen because it's going to ask you to turn in a report. So if you read it, after destroying a few hostiles, Data finds fake Parsteel on these ships and decides to send the fake Parsteel along with his report back to headquarters. He tasks you with sending the counterfeit Parsteel back. Mystery is solved. So now that's kind of a rough clue because it doesn't really tell you where it needs to get sent. How do you send Parsteel? You know, my first thought was maybe an Alliance donation, but that didn't work and that blew several million steel. Yikes. And what you're actually going to find is if you go into the store tab, or the, you know, generally where you would go like your Alliance store, your claims will work, but here's the easiest way for me. Just hit Alliance, hit store, and then on the bottom where you have all these tabs, hit resources, and then you're gonna scroll all the way to the right. Now, right now it's not there, and I'll show it on the screen, but there'll be a little tab that you need to send in to HQ, which will then complete the event. And yeah, I'm gonna go see if we can put this daughter down and come back and wrap this video up. Okay, now that the ginger baby has been placated, we can talk about the rewards for this event. Now, I think that these are good rewards. This is, once again, you're getting 10 rare tickets for free. That's a thumbs up. And remember that you do have another one of those Prime Directives upcoming. So if you like the Prime Directive rewards above that of the regular rare ticket events, save those tickets for the upcoming Prime Directive event. It's good to see them giving out rare tickets for free. That's a good positive move, especially after some of the complaints and feedback that we've had. Now, that still means we want to see better results for ticket systems in the future. And not that we want just random band-aids, but this is a nice little thing to throw in so that we can hopefully remember to save this for the Prime Directive, which paid out a good amount of dilithium. And I know a lot of people liked some of the uncommons that were in it compared to what regular tickets pay out. So your first milestone is going to give you Jordy LaForge 1 shard and 50. Then you'll get 1 data and 100. Then the tickets, you get basically a full pool here. In Ultra, you'll get 800 shards. And then you'll also get 2 officer tokens, which I will say this, my biggest complaint here, honestly, I love these events. I love the little puzzles. It's too short for too long. You know, if you remember Scramble Communications, we had to do like 20 things in a day. And it just felt like it was great, but it was a lot to condense down into one. And then we got like a mix of that when we did the St. Patrick's Day version where it was a little bit longer, but it still was, yeah, or maybe I'm mixing them up. Maybe that was the 24-hour one. Anyway, I like the idea of a 3-day one where it gives time to people to work out through, you know, the different things, especially the different servers and different time zones that we have. But I would have liked it to have been more than 6 steps, 5 clues and 6 total steps, because now this is done. I mean, I've got nothing else to do for the next 3 days. And I love the little brain teaser puzzle aspect of it. And it is nice that it's giving out officer tokens. No coinky dink that doing this also coincides with the fact that they just added new officers to the Ultra and Prime pools. So right now there's a ×2 Eurydice and Mud event going on. And then you'll also pull up your premium recruit and notice that the Muds and Yuri are in there as well. So we're kind of getting really full on some of these cards, but they've added these to the list. Here's your Muds. There's your ×2 and then everything that's in there in the now. And then they've also added to the transporter pattern store where if we scroll all the way, well, they're going to be added. They haven't been added yet. That's right. The announcement, we'll put it on the screen. They're coming. So they're adding to the transporter pattern store. Now this obviously is not the ones that we asked for when they asked for community feedback. A lot of people didn't vote for them. I'm not saying they didn't, but they weren't the big names that everybody was asking for. However, it is good to finally get these in rotation. Hopefully the Borg, I need more of the Borg in the transporter pattern store, but it's good to see these getting added. This will help lower level players and newer players, to be honest. It will. The access to get these earlier, I know some people are worried about oversaturation, but you're only really worried about that because you're getting into it late in the game. If this is coming earlier in the game, you're pretty fine with it. And you know, the chance for a full pull, we do need to test to make sure this double actually works. The last time they ran a ×2 Lorca, I'm sorry, it didn't work. It was not ×2 Lorca. It did not work. So we'll test that later. But adding those to the store and then getting those today so that you can work on that is a nice little inclusion. These are the type of events that I think most people enjoy. They're really fun. They encourage engagement because people in alliances are asking how to help. They're coming to my YouTube page and finding out the answers and getting to see cute ginger babies and really bad jokes because that's what we do here. And we love you. If you liked the video, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Going to be streaming today if you watch this probably in a couple of hours from this launch point on Twitch. So make sure you check it out. We've been doing that more often, having a lot of fun. Y'all are awesome. Live long and prosper. The double live long and prosper. Stay safe out there, Space Cowboys. We'll catch you on the next one. Deuces. That's me. So I'm going to just wrap that up now.
I would like to request to Scopely to add more Klingons to the game. That is what I was told to do, and so I am doing it. Which, you know, is not maybe the best thing as a leader to just do what you're told, but it seems like a good request to make to add more Klingons. Everything is better with Klingons, am I right? I am right, because I'm a Klingon. Klingon mach tach judge! We are Klingons, let it remain. All right, Laurel's on a roll today. She's very excited.
An even better outro than the intro. Yeah!